Hey book lovers, did you know that Hansel is actually dating the witch in the true story of Hansel and Gretel? I know, it's kind of one of those oh my gosh moments, but it's true. In my retelling of Hansel and Gretel, sugar-coated, Hansel and Gretel are actually working with the witch, and my witch takes the fall when the three of them and their team of people actually go after the Mad King as he is murdering the kingdom and they're trying to assassinate him to stop the insanity. Now, here's the thing. I love Annika. Annika is so dear to my heart. She is this wonderful girl who happens to be a baker, and she has the gift of illusion. So she can wave her little hand and make anything look like something else. So her house can be transformed into this magical candy house. She has the ability to kind of add walls to buildings and create things around her, and people have to work around those illusions, which aren't actually real, but are really, really good for tricking people. And I knew that when I created my witch who was going to take the fall, we know this ends badly because in the story, in the original story, she does take the fall for this. We know that there has to be some pretty high stakes. So the Mad King is killing everybody. Hansel is on a mission to destroy the Mad King, and Hansel is going to use his little sister Gretel, who has the power over life and death, to assassinate the Mad King. In fact, Gretel's the only one in the kingdom that can do this. And so their plan is to sneak this tiny little teenage girl into the palace inside of an illusion cake to murder the Mad King. And I knew it had to be high stakes. I knew it had to be really, really important. And so Hansel had to have a reason for being so devastated when Annika gets caught, other than just it's his friend or his co-worker. And so Hansel's actually in love with Annika. They are having a secret relationship. They don't want it to jeopardize their mission. They don't want Gretel to know about it, which she does. But they really have this beautiful relationship together. And when it all goes south, Hansel actually has to pick between saving his little sister Gretel and saving his girlfriend Annika. And it's just this heart-wrenching story. It's absolutely lovely. And I knew I wanted them to be together because I thought it was so dang cute. They're so wonderful together. They're just absolutely lovely. And they get these little stolen moments before everything goes bad. And so I made sure that we had the romance in there because you guys know I love my romance and my retellings. And I love what I created between Hansel and my witch, Annika. And I want to hear from you guys. Did you love Annika's story? I know I threw you for some loops in there. There's some really cool look at the powers that they all have with the illusions and the gift over life and light and the gift over life and death and all the things going on inside of Sugar-Coated. But I want to know from you, if you could have any of their powers, the gift of illusions, the gift of light and life, and the gift of life and death, which would you be most interested in having? Jump down in the comments and let me know. And if you've got questions about Sugar-Coated, I want to hear from you. Shout out your questions about Annika, Hansel, Gretel, or any of the other side characters inside of the story, and I'll happily get those answered for you. But if you've got questions about any of my other retellings or stories, I would love to get those answered for you too. Go ahead and drop me a line. And then head over to kmrobinson.com, kmrobinsonbooks.com, and you can get behind-the-scenes world portals for all of my stories, including behind-the-scenes bonus scenes, there's videos, there's character art, there's fan art, there's really cool bonus scenes. I've even got interactive choose your own adventure games, so you can check them out at the world portals at kmrobinsonbooks.com, and of course hang out with me at kmrobinsonbooks on all the social media platforms. I would love to hear from you guys. You know I'm super social, so come hang out. It's going to be lots of fun. Get your questions asked and answered, and I will see you again in the next video. We're actually going to be breaking down some really cool behind the scenes from some of my other stories, so shout out right now, which of my books do you want to hear a behind the scenes from next? Get your questions in. I'm going to get those answered for you. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you in the next video.